A goldsmith was remanded on gun and ammunition charges when he made his appearance in the Georgetown Magistrates Court today. Lance De Silva, 39 years old, made his appearance before Magistrate Anne McLennan and was told that he, on Sunday, November 30, at Punter Street and Yarrow Dam Rijnveld, had in his possession a 1.9mm Glock pistol without being the holder of a gun license. On the same day, he had 10 9mm rounds without being licensed. The prosecution claimed that the accused, who pleaded not guilty to both charges, was stopped by ranks from the Joint Services Patrol during a search in the area. The defendant was driving a car which he rented from someone in the interior. It was told to the court that the gun and ammunition were found under a seat. His attorney, Paul Bram, argued that his client has no knowledge of the weapon and ammunition which the police claimed to have found under the seat of the car driven by his client. The attorney further related that his client, who operates 2 prominent businesses in Workinrust, rented the car and was totally unaware of the contents inside. This, he said, was ironic since his client did not see any of the ranks remove a weapon which contained live rounds from under any seat in the vehicle, but was only told of the alleged findings. The prosecution, in objecting to bail, submitted that the defendant was in possession and control of the vehicle which was being driven by him at the time, making him culpable. Bail was also objected to because of the seriousness and prevalence of the offense. Bail was not granted and the defendant, who resides at Thomas Street, Kitty, was remanded. His matter will be called again on the 12th of December before Magistrate for Bail Azor. Patrick David of Princess Street Lodge was charged with the unlawful assault of his common-law wife, and he also made his appearance in the said court. The 45-year-old pleaded not guilty to the charge which stated that he, on Sunday, November 30, at his residence, assaulted Shemaine Smith. According to the prosecution, the defendant is always in the habit of hitting the victim. This was confirmed by the woman after she was asked by Magistrate McLennan. The unrepresented defendant stood silently as the prosecution made objections to him being released on bail. But Magistrate McLennan had him released on $10,000 bail with a bond, pending the outcome of the matter. This matter will be called again on the 10th of December before Magistrate Gita Chandnan Edmund. A 19-year-old was remanded to prison after he stole a phone valued $75,000. Jeffon Roberts of Sophia pleaded not guilty to stealing the phone belonging to Ram Kumar Durgan on November 29, while in the vicinity of Sussex Street, Georgetown. According to the prosecution, the accused is a former neighbor of the virtual complainant. On the day in question, the defendant stole the phone and sold it under the clock, referring to the Stabroek Market. The matter was reported and the defendant was arrested. During investigations, the defendant led the police to Stabroek Market where he claimed to have sold the phone to an individual whom he claimed he could have located. He was remanded and his next appearance will be on December 16. For HGP in the Court, Kingsley Bryan.